Hello, in this stream I'm going to be talking about CM and CD server architecture and a method to deploy a Sitecore application on a CM and CD server architecture based on my experience of working in Sitecore and working in the Sitecore and Windows environment. So in the introduction I'm going to explain what is CD and CM. I'm going to provide a simple overview of one method to deploy a package, a Sitecore package, and then I'm going to explore a diagram that I've made, a simple diagram. CM and CD server. CM stands for Content Management Server, which consists of the web database, the core database, and the master database. Its purpose is to service the content editors. The CD is a content delivery server. It points to the web and core database, and its purpose is to service the end user or the customer. Typically, there are three environments for any client that you have. There's the development environment, there's the test or the UAT environment, and then there's the live environment. In the live and the test, it consists of two CD servers and one CM server. In the development environment, it's a combination of CM and CD servers. So now I'm going to explain very simple deployment. So in the graph we have the different environments. So on the leftmost one is your local environment. Then you have the development environment. You've got the UAT environment in the middle, and then you have the production environment. So that's from a high level. And then if we scrutinize that a bit more, you have the user's computer. The user makes a request to your website, which is, in this example, is samplesite.co.uk. When they enter in that website in the Google or Internet Explorer, the request goes to a load balancer, and a load balancer then distributes the requests to either CD1 or CD2. CD1 and CD2 have the same architecture, so they're both Windows servers, and they both have IIS installed. You have the production website as well running, so your production code is running on both the CD1 and CD2. The request then goes to the database to fetch the content. So web contains all of the published content, and core as well just contains user details or information like that. And lastly but not least is the CM. So CM is just for content editors. So if you have a live site and you want to amend the content on that site, the content editors will visit a URL which is not publicly advertised to the public. It's normally a low-key or private IP address, and then it goes to a CM server. I've put in blue here Sitecore/login, so they'll get into the backend through the Sitecore.login. It does have app pools as well, similar to the CD servers. The only difference is that it's not public facing, so it's not handling any client requests. It's just handling internal team requests. Again, it does point to the database server. However, in this case, it's pointing to all three. So you've got it's pointing to the web, the core, and the master. Because as a content editor, you make changes, and then you want to then publish those changes to the live database. So it needs access to both the master and the web. It also needs access to the core because the core contains the credentials. The credentials are needed in order to log into the CM in the first place. So yeah, that's that explained from a high level viewpoint of what's going on. There's different softwares involved. There's load balancer, there's the servers which have app pools, there's the database server which you connect to with SQL Server Management Studio, and then there's the different databases as well. The key is CD and CM. They're for different target audiences. That's the key takeaway. So we've done the demo. Again, yeah, if there's any questions on this topic, I would recommend speaking to Sitecore directly, the Sitecore vendors, maybe even speaking to a Sitecore partner as well, or or reach out to a certified developer, or even someone with Sitecore experience as well. If you have any questions or queries about this topic, then feel free to email me as well in the email address, as it's a topic that I find very interesting. Thanks again for watching.